What if I told you that I was short-term bullish on this chart right here? See this ugly piece of shit? Yeah, that's Ethereum. Okay. What if I told you I was short-term bullish on this piece of shit chart right here? Would you believe me? I mean, that is dog shit. That looks horrible, right? Well, I am exactly that. Bullish here for a very, very short-term period. I do think we're about to pump soon, and so I've prepared accordingly. Let me show you why. Okay, so you see how we're dumping? I mean, price only goes down, it feels like, right? It just only goes down. Well, how do I know and how do I think we're going to pump? Check out the Bitcoin chart, guys. All right, so I want you to notice something. Here's the dump down to 47K, you wick up. Here's the dump down to 25K, you wick up. Okay, and look at the pattern that we see repeating. Okay, you go sideways slash lower for 2 weeks. You go sideways slash lower for 2 weeks. Okay, and then here comes the pump. All right, boom. Boom. That's exactly what I'm expecting next. Now, will it happen? There's no guarantees, but patterns tend to repeat themselves more often than not. And this is one that I like. You know, I like what I see. It's the same exact setup, right? You get a mega dump, okay? Mega dump into wick up into sideways boring price action for 2 weeks. You can't break down, okay? And then it breaks up. So once again, let's go through this. See this? You have a mega dump right here. Mega dump, big wick up, 2 weeks of sideways slash downwards price action. Wick up, 2 weeks of slightly downward price action, and then boom, out of nowhere, right? When it looks so bearish, it looks like it's going to break down. Well, the truth is it can't break down through support. Okay, right here, it couldn't break down through support, and boom, there it goes up and away. And so this makes a lot of sense if you think about it, guys. Think about it. Right now, everybody is incredibly bearish. Now, look, I don't blame them, okay? This is the time to be overall bearish, but this is the perfect time to catch people off guard. So right now, when everyone sees this chart, it looks disgustingly bad, right? It looks horrible, and it looks like we're about to drop down way further. And look, I am very confident 25K was not the bottom, and we are going to go much lower than that. The problem is, right, is most people are short right now, waiting for us to dump back down. Well, this would be the perfect time to pump and get a lot of people who are short out of their short, okay? And then, as soon as a lot of people get out of their short, boom, that's exactly when the top hits. Now, I want you to see something pretty damn cool here, guys. So, check this out. Right here, you pumped from the bottom 14%. Right here, if this was the bottom, okay, and we pumped 14%, look where that gets you guys. 32K, big round, psychological, even number, and guess where 32K is? Right here. Okay, pretty much right at that wick low that was support and now major resistance, okay? So you can see how a pump of 14% would get you literally right up to that resistance almost exactly, just a few hundred points off. So this is my master plan right now. If I'm right and if the pattern does repeat itself, then we should get a pump pretty soon. Okay, like I said, is it guaranteed? No, but if it happens, boom, that's where you strike and that's where you make quite a bit of money. Okay, is by creating these master plans. And so, should we pump around 14%? I bet you're gonna, everyone's gonna be incredibly bullish again, or they're gonna think, oh ho ho, 30K is the bottom, we held strong, woohoo, whatever the news is gonna say. Okay, as soon as that happens, boom, that's when you short it right here, 32-ish K, 32.5, boom, back in short. Okay, and you're gonna see this red line is gonna come down just like it came down right here and was pretty much the resistance, right? So you can see, guys, this is pretty damn cool. All right, you had this downward, slightly downward price action. Look how it's always below the blue line. Right here, it's always below the blue line. Okay, then it breaks above the blue line, comes up slightly below the red line. So as the red line comes down, boom, I think you pump up right here, and look at that, the red line comes down, boom, there it is. Okay, then you top out, you head back lower, cha-ching, bada bing, bada boom. That's where you make 100 G's. Okay, just like our recent trades that were master plans right here when we made $50,000, and this short right here where we made $96,000. I believe this is another masterpiece in the making, and that is why I am long for now, and I want to short up here. Guys, you should be paying me a fucking $1 million for even sharing this video with you, okay? Because what I've just given you is a master plan. Now, will the master plan truly play out? You know, that's the thing, is I can't control. If price wants to dump off right now, okay, I can't do anything. That means the master plan's not going to trigger, right? But we're setting a mouse trap, okay? And so if the mouse trap doesn't trigger, it doesn't trigger. But if the mouse trap triggers, right, that's where we catch our big trade. That's where we catch our masterpiece, like here and here. So we made 50K here, 96K here. Boom, you strike there, you make another 50 plus K. Okay, so these are the mouse traps we're setting that make huge, huge gains when we're right. And that is why currently I'm long on Solana and on Ethereum, but overall I'm going to play smaller on the long side, and I want to play bigger on the short side, because at the end of the day this is a disgusting bear market, and I do believe we're ultimately heading lower. So, you know, that's why I'd rather play a little smaller on the long side, a little bigger on the short side. It makes sense, it's logical, it's a smart thing to do, you know? So I'm not playing too big on the long side, but I've basically capped off my risk. So for example, if I'm wrong about this pump, I'm going to lose 4,100 bucks on Solana. Okay, if I'm wrong about this pump, I'm going to lose 800 bucks on Ethereum. So total, I'm going to lose $5,000 if I'm wrong, but we have a chance to literally pump up here 14%, guys. So the gain is asymmetric. I want you to see how much money am I going to make if I'm right and we get a 14% pump here over the coming days or, you know, week-ish. Boom, 14% pump in Solana will get us right up to 47.3. You're going to see if we get up to 47.3, I'm going to make $9,000. Same with Ethereum. If Ethereum pumps, well, let's say Solana pumps 14%, you can expect Ethereum to pump, I mean, also around 14%, because that's what we saw Bitcoin do, right? So actually, Ethereum might pump higher than Bitcoin. But let's say we got back up to 2030 in Bitcoin. Okay, I'll make 2,000 bucks here. So look, I'm risking 5,000 bucks to make 11,000 plus bucks. Pretty fair trade if you ask me, right? 2 to 1 minimum, but there's more upside if things go my way, right? So I like my probabilities. I love the pattern I see. Guys, once again, you should be paying me $1 million for even telling you this, okay? No, I shouldn't, Alex. Yeah, well, go watch some other channel, okay? They're not going to tell you shit. Yeah, I just gave you a master plan that genuinely, literally, and truly can make anybody fucking hundreds of thousands of dollars if my master plan plays out here, okay? And here's the thing about these master plans. What people don't understand is it's okay if it doesn't happen, right? Like, let's say we don't bounce. Let's say we don't get up to 32K. Okay, it doesn't happen. But we're setting up a master plan so that when the time comes, we have a masterpiece, you know, and we prepared it in advance. And so what people don't understand is you only need a few of these masterpieces a year. For example, right here, 50K. Right here, 96K. Go back and watch the video, my trades on the channel, okay, where we made 50K and 96K here. Then, when I shorted the top at 69K, I made $35,000 that day, okay? Now, okay, obviously, I feel like an idiot looking back, because I would have made over $600,000 had I just, you know, held my short a little longer. But I closed out very early. And, you know, looking back, it's easy to say, oh, you should have held your short down to the fucking bottom. But, hey, when we were at 69K and we dropped to 65K and I'm up $35,000, I took the money, all right? I can't change that now. But what people don't understand is you only need a few of these masterpieces a year. So $35,000 here, $50,000 here, $96,000 here. And here we go. Again, another master plan, another blueprint I'm laying out, a mouse trap that I'm setting, okay? And if the mouse comes into my trap, boom, I got his ass, right? So you got to realize you only need a few of these mouse traps to trigger a year. When the conditions are met perfectly, when everything lines up perfectly, that's where you make the most money, okay? You should spend usually less time jacking around and playing in the middle of nowhere, okay, and try to play the ends, try to play the big reversals. But you know, playing reversals is very hard. Everyone says don't try to predict the reversal. Yeah, well, that's because it's fucking hard, okay, and most people can't do it. But you see me time and time again nail these major reversals, and that's where the real money is made, okay. So you know, you see what it takes to really capture the major reversals. It takes planning, it takes patience, and it takes waiting for the mouse to come into your trap. If you try to rush, if you try to FOMO in before the mouse comes into your trap, you're not going to catch him, okay? You can't chase the rat. The rat needs to come into the trap, okay? So, you know, there's some words of wisdom there. And I just sent out this alert to our Telegram alerts channel right here. I sent out to everybody. Longing Solana over the weekend, I'm risking $4,000. Here's my stop loss. I'm also longing Ethereum as well on 3x leverage, risking $800. Size so that you can enjoy your weekend and not have to stare at charts at all. You define your risk. Set the right risk and you'll enjoy your weekend, right? If you go in and bet the farm here, you're not going to be able to enjoy your weekend. And the weekend is a time to recover. Whether you're a trader, whether you're a professional athlete, whether you work a desk job, guys, the weekend is time to recover, especially if you work hard. So, you know, I take that seriously, you know, to size correctly on the weekend. Especially weekends are slow, weekends are sluggish, and they're usually not fun. So you need to set something where you're very comfortable with the risk. You can go to sleep on it, enjoy your weekend, and recover, okay? Because we got to prepare just like professional athletes to get ready for the next week and the next trades. That way we perform at our best. Guys, this is the alert I sent out, and if you want real-time live alerts like this one that I've just sent, make sure you click the first link down below this video to join. That is my analysis on why I think it's very possible we're going to get a pump here soon. Don't be fooled like most people out there. They're going to think it's the bottom. They're going to think the major reversal's in. And then boom, splat, Bitcoin's going to fall right on its face. We're going to head back below 26K in my opinion. My first and major target as we break down is going to be $22,000. That's my next major target, and that's where I think we're heading, but not yet, okay? So that's why I'm long in the short term, okay? Looking to get a quick 14% pump up, switch into short. God damn it, you are so lucky. I've just shared an absolute master plan with you. So, guys, if you haven't dropped a like on this video, then you're truly a horrible person. I mean, that is so rude. Imagine I share a literal master plan, game plan with you, and you can't even take the time out of your day to drop a like, okay? You were raised by horrible parents if that's you. That's all I'm going to say, okay? So, thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, like I said, drop a like. Join the alerts if you're a trader. We had a pretty solid week here. Made over $10,000 in profit. Now, I started the week off a little rough, lost 2,200, lost 2,500. Boom, we recovered shortly after that, made 13,000 on this Bitcoin short, and then another 7,000 between these two shorts. So not a bad week at all. Congrats to all our members on a good recovery after our last week was pretty shaky. It was a rougher week, but I'm telling you, things are about to get going. I'm catching my groove right now, and it's just in time for the big trade that I know is coming, guys. You only need a few of these masterpieces a year to really make easily over $200,000 a year. And that's literally all it takes. All the in-between trading, you don't even need to do it. Okay, what you need to focus on is surviving for the big opportunities. Most people lose all their money before the big opportunities come around, okay? By the time the bottom comes, people don't have any money left because, you know, they lost it all before the bottom came. It's the same thing with the tops. By the time the tops come, you lost all your money or something happened. You're not in the optimal position to take advantage of both the tops and the bottoms. And that's why you don't make real big money like we do here at Crash Trading. So change that today. Join the alerts. Make real money. Make real plays. Make real life-changing gains. Guys, I am Crash's Clay, and that is my plan. I'll see you on the next one.